Guys, we are so excited today. Super excited. One, we have an election coming up. I've got my best election shirt on. I might actually repeat my election shirt next week. We'll see. Let's talk about first the TikTok video. Okay, so there's this TikTok video going around where this girl does an iron and a brush, and they teach you basically how to do a blowout. And I watched it, and it looks relatively good, right? Like, it doesn't look amazing, but it looks pretty good. I thought, oh, this is kind of interesting. So for those people that aren't good with the round brush, you know, we can find a new way, kind of fake the blowout for them, which is great. I think it's a really cool idea.
Maybe something that would be good for if you got a blowout done and then you're on day like 4 or 5 and you kind of lost that oomph to it. Yeah, this could be like a refresh for that too.
Or like just if you're not good at it and you're trying to accomplish that look. So I think that it's a really great idea. Knowing what I know about heat tools though, I wanted to kind of level up, I think, the result that you can get from it with a couple of tweaks to the method. So we definitely have to give kudos to this girl for the concept, right? The concept is amazing. It's a great idea. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Her name is Alex Garza.
Alexandria Garza?
Yeah, Garza.
Oh yeah, Alex and Alexandria. Okay.
So yeah, this is her if you want her.
So thank you, Alexandria, for bringing this out to the world. It's an exciting little trick. So we want to go ahead and try it the full look. So our hair, the way it is, we don't get like real full blowouts most of the time, but let's work towards what we can do to produce the best blowout today. So I don't know if you want to start, Savannah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that there's a couple things that you didn't want to, or that you wanted to show differently than hers.
Let's talk about this. So when they go through with the iron, right? So they go through and then do the brush before. And all of you that watch us quite often will know this certain saying that I say all the time, which is where hair cools is where it stays. So and I do believe that running the brush through the piece is very helpful. What I think could kind of like elevate this look a little bit is to go in and brush first and then do iron. Whoops, I can't see very good. Okay, then do iron and then do brush, because it's the heat and the shape that creates that cooling fullness, right? So that will create more of the round brush look than having the brush go before, because we even know from this iron, this goes down before this and then you end up straight, right? So this happens in the cool stage and this happens in the heat stage. So if you have your brush before the heat, it doesn't take on the shape. If you have it after the heat, it will take on the shape.
It's almost exactly like the concept of using a dryer too, because if you were to have your brush here and then be blow drying here, you're not gonna get any of this shape. Right. You have to do it the opposite way. Vertical or horizontal sections of this?
Whatever's most comfortable for you.
Okay.
Like I would do however you blow dry your hair, right? Or however you use the iron regularly. So this is what's gonna be, I think, trickier for people, is to manage the handling of it all, right? So,
especially in the back. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, what do you think of that? Like,
I definitely have to use the mirror.
I should turn this a little bit. Okay, so we can see you.
I like that.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that did good. I think it's really important to think about, like, you know, how you handle this the best way possible. And like, you could even heat, then round brush through to keep the cooling process, but I would try and get it in one swipe because it'll be
I think something else too is making sure to go up.
Yeah, if you want fullness.
If you want more fullness.
Yeah, I would say that's true. It's going to look harder because we have very long hair. So for those of you who have
also doing this with a mirror that's like this big.
Yeah, we have a little tiny mirror. How come you've been using the mirror lately? What's been going on?
I don't know. There's something about we've been trying new things that it's hard for me to, because I'm mirrored in the camera, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. I'm already left-handed. I can't have that many things backwards.
Yeah, but you can use your... why don't you use your left hand to straighten?
Because I like that the
Oh, left round brush.
Yeah, I like that the, well, for this specifically, handling the brush with my left hand, I always do. I always use my dryer with my right hand. Yeah. But typically for straightening, I like that the straight part goes up when you use your right hand.
Okay, let's see. So did you do your bangs already or no?
I did like everything except for the very short pieces because I liked how those were laying. So
well, you got to do you have to. Oh, I know. I don't want to make you do that, but
I'm worried that it's gonna do the opposite of how I like it to be concave. You know what I mean? I think it would be convex.
Well, wouldn't you put it just the brush up top?
If I went straight down, I could. Yeah. I've been going kind of rounding out like this with the round brush. Oh, so how would you do it? You would put the round brush on the other side?
So if you wanted, it's just like you would normally do, right? So however you use your round brush
like that
on the daily, you would do it the same way.
I just wonder how I would get it here, put the iron in, and then go.
Yeah, you'd go and then go back into it. Here, I'll try one. We'll experiment with you guys on. I love experimenting live. So you can see how this is kind of chaotic over here. It's not really laying the way I want. So we'll go in. So the way I round brush my hair for the bangs is I take this and I go under here and then I drag down like this. Oh, I feel like this is gonna work really well with this method. This is gonna be a good one. I have upstaged in. I'm trying to remember when I put it in. Yesterday, maybe? Okay. So I'm gonna start like this. I'm gonna go in with the straightening side. Oh geez, it's hard to see in here. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, this is a lot of maneuvering. Okay, so we're gonna go in. I got my brush prepped, and then I just go in, and then, oh.
See, and I feel like with
what's up, Grace?
Shorter might be a little more difficult. That actually turned out pretty good though.
Yeah, that did turn out like kind of perfect. That was not graceful though, at all.
I had the feeling. Mainly for like my shorter bangs. Like for your length, I think it would be good. But for mine, I think I would just do it without the brush.
Just do it with the iron.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me try this.
Or the triangle brush.
I was thinking that, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, it's funny to get in here. This is a lot to maneuver and learn and do everything all at once. Why am I doing it the wrong way? What am I doing? I'm doing it.
I know, I kept having to remind myself.
Did you?
Yeah. But once you figure it out, once you get in the rhythm of it, then it's not bad at all.
Yeah. Ooh, that worked good. That is so... I was like, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing the...
It's weird, right?
It is, which is why other people, I'm sure, like, it's way more comfortable to do it that way, but it makes, like, it doesn't just make the difference, is what we know, as much as you'd like to. I'd like to try it on you and see what I can do.
Oh, yeah. I'll never turn down
somebody doing my hair.
I know, I'm the same way.
Favorite. All right, so let's try this bad boy. All right, so the whole point is that we want the cooling to happen after. So here's what I'm talking about. If you have the heat back here, you see how the brush is ahead of this? That doesn't do anything because the brush is before the cooling. So what we're doing is prepping the hair with the brush first, and then you go in with the heat, and then you go and bring the brush in after. So the whole thing is you want the brush to change the, I don't know if sculpture is the right word of the hair or the form of the hair. And so you're looking to do that. Oh, wow, I did not do a good job. I made it all kinds of bumpy. Whoops. Learning. This is tricky to do. Oh my goodness, but it's really the right way to do it. Oh, maybe because I wouldn't work with 375 on your hair? I'll have to see. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Ooh, I think you do a better job than me. I'm gonna let you keep doing it. But it is like, because I would just do a blowout on you, right? But
right. But this is, I think, a good alternative if you don't know how to do a blowout.
I do too.
Or if, like, how I was saying, if you did do a blowout and then you're on day like 4 or 5 and you lose that shape that you like, this is a good way to refresh that.
Yeah. I just really sold everybody on this idea, didn't I? I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I think I was using it with the wrong hand. I should have put the round brush in my other hand. That's what I should have done.
Oh yeah.
I felt so discoordinated. I was like, why can't I do this? Because I hold the blow dryer in my left hand, so I should have done that. I don't know why I was so discoordinated with it.
It did take a couple times for me to get used to it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because you really want to do the brush before. Because we're so used to doing that, right? Because we're usually just separating the hair before, not cooling the hair.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that was a good one.
Good one.
Do you see what cooling does? It puts more shape in it.
Yeah. That's why I let it cool on the brush for a couple seconds before I take it out.
She said she noticed you're using the iron on the same piece of hair multiple times. She said that's bad for your hair, isn't it?
So I'm not really putting a lot of tension. I'm just running it through to get it
Kind of line up the piece. Yeah, she's just kind of like lining it all up. So if it's more like,
I'm using it almost as like a tool.
It's like
with
a
super loose
like
tension
this.
like this.
Yeah, you're kind of almost doing the same thing like this brush.
Yeah.
You're just kind of lining it up to.
Because that's a good call though.
Yes, it is.
Typically, yes.
As a hairstylist, like sometimes if you've ever seen a hairstylist, like they use the back of the
blow dryer
to line up the piece.
Exactly.
That's basically what she's doing. She's not squeezing it at all. So it probably isn't even grabbing any heat at all from the first little pass because she's not really clamping.
Yeah. It's a good
But
call.
yes, I appreciate that you're paying attention to those things. That means a lot to us. We're just not talking to the wall. We're talking to people. Thanks everybody so much for joining us. Please get out and have your voice heard this year. We're so excited for all the new things to come in 2021. Can you guys believe we're almost to 2021?
Yeah, that's
wow.
crazy.
That is crazy. And I will work on how to do that technique better so that I can do it next week because I did not master that technique. But I knew in theory that's how we have to do it to get it right.
Yes.
So, all right, thanks so much for tuning in today. We will see you next week, and it'll be a whole new thing. We should be out of election by then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, no.
Isn't anybody else going to be relieved to be out of the election? Oh my goodness. Let's get on with life. Should we?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.